Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Wednesday show. Just hang on. It's raining. How are you doing today, cornbread? Oh, it's running. I thought it was. See, you said it was raining. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's just you and me and me and you. Yeah. Um, it ain't raining now. I want to check the ring from last night. Uh, wasn't too much going on last night. Only two vehicles. Quiet night. They had an accident in Dundee around I don't know, I guess 11 o'clock or so last night or something like that. It was it was posted at 7 hours ago, so I don't know what time it really happened, but the guy in a roll-off truck um, hit the bridge, not with the truck, but with the rails. Had the rails up. Um, bridge one, truck zero. I ain't never seen. Um, I've seen a few of them hit, ain't never seen anything like this. So it the the back end of the rails that hit the ground, you know, when you go to pick up them big roll-off boxes, that was bent straight up, and the rest of it was pretty cattywampus. He's actually lucky that I didn't catapult the truck up into the underneath the bridge and crush the cab. And of course, you got all these people, you know, they know, you know, what happened because, you know, and they're all just armchair, you know, garbage men or whatever. But most likely, it was a newer truck. The sensors aren't working on it. It has motion. It has sensors on it. If the rails move like more than an inch away from the sensor, the alarm goes off. So either A, the sensors weren't working, or somebody disconnected them and it's not working. So I'm probably in the beginnings of where one of the mechanics probably disconnected them because they couldn't figure out why it was probably having issues with it, you know, going off all the time with the rails down. So I had that happen to me. I had a truck and the tailgate sensor had been disconnected. Well, I dumped my load and I went back to clean out the tailgate and stuff and clean out the front of the blade. And the operator there at the landfill said, "Get out of here, get." So I normally cleaned out right there. Well, instinctively, I got back in the truck and just started driving away. Because in my mind, I'd already did all that and cleaned up. And I drove out of there and drove down the street about a quarter mile and hit a trestle, train trestle. And the reason why is the mechanic had disconnected the sensor. If the sensor would have been working, I'd have never even drove out of the landfill because I'd have known that the tailgate was still up. I'd have remembered that I'd left it up. We all make mistakes. But that's what that's designed for, so the mistakes are to a minimum. And these sensors are pretty cool. There's one on here and one here, and they both light up red, and they're magnetic. No rain, you're lucky. Once once you move them away, they don't light up, and then they go off. It's sort of like you know, your window alarms. So when you pick up the window, it'll go off. Did you see that picture, Junkyard? Yeah. That way you know the door's shut. And the sensor, it'll go, ding, 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 ding. I mean, it'll drive you nuts. I actually had a front load garbage truck that I actually like three different ones that had bad valve bodies on them. We had one that was a live pump. The pump was on 24 hours a day. You know, if that thing was running, the pump was on. And it had a bad valve on the forks. And I come in one night and there was a note on my time card that said, watch the forks. Um, the valve body's bad on it. Okay, well, you're sending me out in this truck with a bad valve body for one thing. I get going down the road and I thought, well, you know, maybe I might want to bring them arms down. And I did. And when I brought the arms down, the forks were standing straight out. So that means anything over 13 or under 13 or at 13.6 or above, I was going to catch going down the street. It's a good thing I caught it. So when I brought it back down so where I could see them, because normally you travel with them up in the air, I brought it back down so I could see them. And I had to keep adjusting the forks to bring them up so they wouldn't stand out straight. Huh. Oh, there's something coming better than beavers? I think I think Iran's in for um, I think they're going to get bombed back to the Stone Age. Shit, they were picking off their Air Force like it was nothing. It makes you wonder how many of them people come into our country while Sleepy Joe was at the helm. We could have a million sleeper cells sitting around here. Come here, pumpkin. Come on. Oh, my good. That's good. That's good, baby. Yeah. This is the first time she's come and seen me since I give her that topical treatment Monday. She has been mad at me. Yeah. It's okay. Papa loves you, girl. Yes, I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, Zero came in last month. Yeah. Yeah, real good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, real good on the baby. You like that? Yeah. Well, I give her her. No, I give her her topical treatment Sunday night. She's been mad at me ever since. There we go. I put that on her, and she looked at me like, "What did you just do to me?" She's a fat cat, all right. Yeah. She says I resent that. Junkyard called you a fat cat. You're a pretty girl. She's been loving it because Gretchen's been here all week with her. So, anybody do anything yesterday? I put the car on the road Monday. Um, had my little trailer out there in the on the concrete. It was full of 1x6 live edge boards, 1x6, and um, there were some 2x4s on it. Most of them were 10 and 12 feet long. So that was out there on the concrete. So I backed up because that's the only vehicle. The Edge is the only vehicle with a trailer hitch on it that I have right now. I backed up to that, hooked onto it, and then I put it. I guess we're not having a garden this year, so I put the trailer in the garden, and then got that out of the way, and then parked the van on the concrete where the trailer and the Ford Edge was parked at. Yeah, it's a pretty girl. You are. He's a pretty girl. You see something you like over there? Okay. Skeeter commented, he said, I thought you said 7:30. I said, I asked you guys 6:30 or 7:30, and Junkyard's the only one that said, I'm already broke in, so that meant 6:30, and nobody else commented. No. I even got a comment from Cornbread. I come back from my walk and you was already off. Yeah, yeah, she got over that mad spell all right. I put a rear end in a recliner yesterday. Kathy made that. I showed her a recipe, a video of a woman making enchilada lasagna, and instead of making enchilada lasagna with flour shells or taco shells, she made it with regular lasagna noodles, and it was good, man. So, that woman used ricotta cheese and cottage cheese along with mozzarella, and I told Kathy, I'll go with a ricotta, but I'm not going with cottage cheese. So, I like cottage cheese, but I don't like it in my lasagna. So, oh, okay. Yeah, pretty girl. It is 70 degrees. It was 93 here yesterday. Oh, I took the car to the car wash Monday night. I got there at 4:30 at the car wash. Yeah, it had come up in 50 seconds. Now it's $10, wash all you want, and it has automatics and hand wash. I got home at 7:40. I washed that thing 12 times through the automatic, and I bet I did at least 10 or 12 times hand washing. Vacuumed it out. Then I took all it has the WeatherTech mats in it, and then the car mats and stuff. I took all those back into one of the hand wash, and I washed each and every one of them. Power, with a foaming brush and everything. And then I vacuumed and put some strawberry scent in it and come home. 3 hours. I still have some more to do to it. Um, where you open the doors at, it does. It shines like a diamond in a goat's ass. But where you open the doors at, there's a bunch of grime in the door sills and stuff. And I didn't want to spray the power washer in there to try to clean all that because I knew I'd get the inside soaked. So I'm going to take a spray bottle out there today with a cloth and some soap, spray bottle with soap in it. I'm going to wash around the door seals on the inside and everything, the door frames. Um, it had so many pine needles that was in all the little crevices there. Um, The Ford Edge has got so many places where it's got gaps and stuff, and this stuff was just falling in there. Every time you take it through the automatic car wash, you just see all this stuff coming out. And you think it's clean, you drive around, come back through it, and you need to see more of it come out. And it'd be laying all over the place. And I just kept doing that and doing that. Then I hand washed it a few times, and then I run it back through. Then I hand washed it a few more times, and I run it back through. All right, there, Cornbread. You have yourself a great, great day. Take care out there. So, and it's all you can wash for $10. And they have a vacuum. It's free. The scent is free. They even supply towels so you can wipe down your car with. But this place right here probably makes just that car wash itself probably makes $100 an hour, and it's open 24 hours a day. There's people that just run in there and get a car wash real quick and then drive right out. I can't understand it. You're paying $10. You might as well get the best you can get. But when I got there, there was a woman that was there cleaning her car, her and another guy, a kid. And when I left, they were in front of me leaving, and they were already there when I got there. So evidently, I'm a slacker. No. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's Four Shot Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. I guess it's on, you're right. I guess it is on. Huh. Here's something cool. pretty cool. It's for sale even. I know. I thought it's cool enough. Um, it it's cool enough. I thought that we do those antique tractor clubs and stuff like that. It'd be cool just to ride around there. It's got two seats. Hydrostat. See the little bulldog on it? Mack truck. I gotta get a cup. This thing's still working? Oh. You know, you would think that the people of Iran would revolt. And if they did revolt, they would get help from probably other countries. Because I'm sure there's a lot of countries that um, really don't like the leadership in Iran. You'd have thought they'd have changed when the last one died in a helicopter. Rain coming in about 3.5 hours. I don't know, but they were told to evacuate. I mean, we told them to evacuate. President Trump said all you people in Tehran might want to evacuate. Because you notice the Supreme Leader didn't tell them to evacuate. I don't know what to talk about. Ain't nothing going on. I mean, other than they got rid of the curfew in Los Angeles yesterday, I guess, or last night or tonight. They're going to do that. We got an ad coming up in 40 seconds. I didn't make it to the city council meeting Monday because I was washing the car. Forgot all about that, but they had a bunch of wine asses that were crying evidently during the No Kings protest. ICE was in our town and they were just picking up people like it was nobody's business. So people were crying because the police did not do anything to help them poor people that got picked up by ICE. And I said in a comment that if you don't think the police, the chief of the police, and the mayor did not know they were here, you're wrong. They know they're here. They sat across the street while they were doing it. And they were talking about the police vehicles of the federal, the ICE agents, their vehicles, how they all had expired plates on them. Big deal. They're federal. That's a federal government. I said, if you didn't think that the police did not know they were here, how do you think these people were driving around in town with expired plates? There was like 5 vehicles. You didn't think the cops would see any of them and pull any of them over? They knew they were here. Oh yeah, good. Hmm. Right. Well, they were just pickup trucks and cars. They were all Chryslers, 2024s. But they were complaining about expired plates, or no tags on them. Well, I didn't hear one of them bitch about all the mail trucks running around here because there ain't a mail truck one in the city of Adrian that has a license plate on it. They don't even have a plate, let alone an expired plate. So I had somebody from your neck of the woods there, Dale, Rio Range or whatever her name is, or its name, or whatever its name is. Or, um, they doxed me on a site. They showed pictures of me and Kath, and you know, because I had the nerve to say something. I didn't go against their, it went against their democratic agenda. I swear they play the victim so much anymore. I don't know why they don't bring their own chalk outline out there to throw on the sidewalk. Well, her post still says it. Well, when did she move? Did she? Because she had a garage sale in April or something like that. I went back and checked, and she was from your town. Oh yeah, come on. I don't know if it's a she or not, but she looked awful weird in her pictures. Oh, what we're gonna have for breakfast this morning? She was weird. Yeah, be a good neighbor. Yeah, yeah. When she put that picture of Kathy and I up there, some other woman commented, said I had to come over there and punch you in the face to her. I thought, what the hell? Oh, probably too busy trying to plot to overthrow the government. I guess today is the day we find out. if, according to our calculations, if our house is paid off or not, because today is the house payment day. Oh yeah, that that figures. You mean that a hearse? Close enough. Yeah. Well, when you said hearse, I thought it was an Oldsmobile hearse. I said, man, why would you drive one of them around? Then you just, you know, those are worth some money. I definitely got to give me a haircut. Oh, it's going to go up. Oil companies figured out a way how to make it go up because of this Iran stuff, even though we didn't get any oil from Iran. Yeah, Russia was it, yeah. There was a casket in the back. Yeah. Oh, it's 72 degrees. It's warming up. It would make a good raised bed. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It'll probably go up another 50 cents by the end of the week. And it doesn't have anything to do with us. We don't buy any oil from Iran. We don't buy it from Russia. So why would it affect us? That gas price should not have any effect on the United States. But do you notice when the oil price goes up, instantaneously the price of the pump goes up, even though it takes like 40 days for that oil to get here or something like that. But I can figure it. Let me see real quick. I don't want to. takes 5 weeks roughly. So it takes 5 weeks for it to get there. So the price goes up. So for 5 weeks, they're making money on that oil that's went up. But if the price of oil goes down, it takes them 5 weeks to lower the price. Huh. It'd almost be worth the trip to drive down there, but I got almost a half a tank of gas in my white car, and I think there's a quarter of a tank of gas in the black car. So I'll probably end up filling that one. I can hold off on the white car, or either that or just drive the white car and leave the black car parked. Yeah, it goes up instantly and then goes down slow. Yeah. So, and they're making money at $35 a barrel. And it's what, $76 now or something like that a barrel? They're making money at 35 bucks a barrel. They admitted that the other day. Uh, Jump 4%, yeah. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get out of here. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.